On completion of this module, you will be able to answer the following 5 questions. What is results-based management? Why is RBM applicable to all Unicef staff, and how does it add value to programming? How does the application of RBM provide a means to meet the demands of Unicef stakeholders? How does RBM drive and support the achievement of all Unicef's priorities? What are major constraints to the application of RBM in Unicef? What is RBM? RBM is a management approach by which all actors, contributing directly or indirectly to achieving a set of results, ensure that their processes, products and services contribute to the achievement of desired results, outputs, outcomes and higher-level goals or impact. The actors in turn use information and evidence on actual results to inform decision-making on the design, resourcing and delivery of programs and activities, as well as for accountability and reporting. RBM allows us to ensure results are being achieved. During the program, we need to continuously ask, are we doing the right thing? Are we doing it right? How do we know? Take a moment to think about this. Done? Then let's proceed. Do, learn, adjust. Feedback loops allow us to continuously adjust our actions so we can build on what is working and correct what is not working. Think of this as a feedback loop where we start with a planned action, learn from it, and then use what has been learned to adjust the action. The change that Unicef desires to achieve for children is complex, uncertain, and involves many stakeholders. In humanitarian situations, both the needs of children and their families quickly change, and the programming context becomes even more complex and urgent. RBM helps us stay focused. As a leader in human rights-based approaches to programming, Unicef has an obligation to contribute to the achievement of results for children. RBM helps us stay focused on those results. Our stakeholders require that Unicef demonstrates the contribution it makes toward achieving those results for children. What is a human rights-based approach? A human rights-based approach is a conceptual framework for the process of human development that is normatively based on international human rights standards and operationally directed to promoting and protecting human rights. It seeks to analyze inequalities which lie at the heart of development problems and redress discriminatory practices and unjust distributions of power that impede development progress. Above all, RBM represents a shift of emphasis from a traditional focus on operational aspects of a program, inputs and activities, and their immediate results. RBM places emphasis on longer-term results and the important changes in the lives of people and communities. Click on the plus sign to learn more. Traditional approach. Focus on operational aspects and immediate results. RBM approach. Focus on longer-term results. The RBM approach should be used by everyone in Unicef, no matter what they do or where they work. It's a core staff skill that supports all of Unicef in its mission. RBM is used in all program areas and operations, by partners, by UN agencies. RBM focuses on inputs and activities to achieve immediate results. Is this statement true or false? Select your answer below. RBM has clear advantages for organizations, but it also can benefit teams and individuals. Let's take a look at some staff members and what advantages RBM brings them and their teams.
Assessment of staff performance is based on data and evidence, not on subjective opinions.
It helps our team stay focused on the goal of our work, especially when there are setbacks, problems, and changes in circumstances.
It allows for plans to be adjusted when new information becomes available.
Before we continue, using a results-based management approach can be challenging. Are there any constraints you can think of? Take a moment to think about this. Done? Then let's proceed. You might be familiar with some of the challenges RBM currently presents. Click on each staff member to see what is being done to address and solve each challenge. This is true, but only for the time being. Several tools for estimating resource requirements to achieve results are already available. Consult the Programme Policy and Procedure Manual for more information.
All RBM learning materials and the Insight Results Assessment module RAM guidance now includes examples. In addition, regional advisors are ready to provide support in your area of responsibility.
This learning package has a session on theories of change. In addition, more tools will be developed and shared.
This is true and unfortunately unavoidable. But ensuring that UNICEF's results are well defined in the programme strategy notes and country programme documents and in the Insight Results Assessment module RAM will help mitigate this.
Overcoming RBM challenges. It is important to recognise that an RBM approach brings its own set of unique challenges. But with our dedication and commitment, we can strengthen our RBM practices for the benefit of children, for our own personal satisfaction in doing both the best work possible and being able to demonstrate the difference our work makes. You have regional and HQ support available to you. Just ask for it. Support to strengthen your RBM efforts is available to you from regional offices and headquarter divisions. Click on the images to view the type of support available from each office. Regional officers, ROs, can support your efforts by providing examples of good RBM practices and how they have been introduced in the region and elsewhere. Divisions at headquarters. Knowledge exchange with ROs to document and share best practices. Simplifications to programmatic and operational processes and procedures free up staff time. In this module, you were introduced to RBM. At this point, you should understand some of the benefits of using a results-based management approach. Recognise that RBM is applicable to all UNICEF staff in all contexts. Know that RBM underpins all UNICEF actions and how it applies to you. And recognise challenges you might face when applying RBM and how these can be addressed. We will take a closer look at all this in the following modules.